Hey everybody, how we doing today? So welcome to my Patreon product testers giveaways for the months of June, July, August, September, and October. Yeah, I was running a little behind there, but as I kind of mentioned in some of my videos, from usually August, September through till November, end of November, is the hurricane season down here in the Keys. So business wise, I have a home warehouse here. It's more warehouse than home, but that's where I have all my products for the All About the Bait store. And I live in a flood zone that floods. And I get the constant reminders every big storm. Hey, make sure you got stuff up off the ground because your house floods. So I have to kind of live with that. So in general, business-wise, what I do is cut off my orders around that August, September, and just push them back till the fourth quarter, November, December, where we don't have to worry about everything getting wiped out. And then I start getting things in. How that affects my Patreon product testers group is have a little bit of dead space there. So I do kind of a catch up here in the fourth quarter. And that's where we're at today. So June, July, August, September, and October. Bam! Here we go. Like always, I always want to start off with a huge thank you to my Patreon supporters. They're the ones that basically crack open their wallets and throw their hard-earned money at me. And I take that money and it allows me to buy items that I've lost, broke, corrosion eats, or stuff that I just want to try, okay, and makes a great video. And that really helps out the Key West kayak fishing channel. It helps me out since I don't have to stress out about the money side of it. If I need something, I've got that pool of money and I can just go straight out and buy it and not worry about it. So that's a huge difference there. Then after I spend that money, if there's anything left over, I invest it. I invested it into the All About the Bait store. And what that allows me to do is bring in new products. It allows me to buy more of those products. So I sell a lot, so having more stock is always helpful. So I'm not always out of stock of items. So that's a big benefit as well. Then on the flip side, so I can kind of turn around and give back to my Patreon supporters, I have the product testers group. And basically what that is that I have most of my merchandise is customized, my only merchandise, where you're only going to be able to find it through me. So I get that merchandise and I'm able to kind of send it out to my product testers. Those are some of my Patreon supporters. So the way it works is my $20 and higher supporters on the monthly basis, they automatically get whatever the monthly item is. Then the people that contribute $5 to basically $19.99, I put in a pool. I grab 10 names every month, and those 10 people get whatever the product of the month is. And so that allows me to kind of give a little bit back, kind of show where that money's going. And then plus I get a little bit of feedback by people getting to check out the merchandise and let me know what they think about it so I can make things better going forward. So again, a huge thank you to my product testers, my Patreon supporters, and as well as my viewers of Key West kayak fishing channels. But yeah, let's get into what I'm giving away. All right, as I'm talking here, you should be seeing some names scrolling around here. Those are the people that will be giving the product for this individual month. And for this month of June, I am giving away samples of my weighted circle hooks. Those aren't new, but I did get a new color options, which is the red and the glow. Basically, the weighted circles are the second generation of my yellowtail snapper drift jigs, which are the standard J-hook ones. These are circle hooks with the weights, similar styles, but just in a weighted, in a circle hook. And having those two colors rounds it out, so I now have all five, which will be the glow, the red, and then pink, white, and chartreuse. So that fills that out. I have them in 4 different sizes, 1/32, 1/16, 1/8 in a 4/0, and 1/8 in a 5/0. So I'm going to give a kind of a mixture of the colors and the different sizes for my June product testers group. So thank you guys very much. All right, for the month of July, this is another custom jig head. This is one's very special and dear to me. I've actually been working on this one since September 8th, 2020 at 2:06 p.m. is when I decided I'm going to do this bait. Okay, so 2 years and a month later, I finally have production and merchandise to sell on it. It took a while, but I wanted this one really bad, so finally got it. And so I'm going to release it to my July group. There's actually the next couple months are going to be based on this, but I am going to be giving away, bam, okay, the bonefish jigs. We've got the plain straight one here. I call this the boner candy. And then we've got the 30-degree angled one. And that one I call the erect boner candy there because of the upswing in the hook. I'm going to be pairing that with the Esky shrimp in the original color because that's kind of what this bonefish jig was developed for, this matchup here. As you'll see in my aquarium view, this is something where I utilized that Patreon money and bought my aquarium testing and photography, modeling, underwater photos ability. So I have that in my tackle room now, and I could basically take some still photos actually underwater, because it always bugs me when people have photos of lures, especially the fly guys. They always have pictures of the fly when they're dry and fluffy, but it has nothing to do with what they look like when they're in the water. So why are you doing that? But so I can take some nice clean still photos underwater, but it also allows me to test and fine tune stuff. I could see how it looks in the water. It sits there and I could actually bounce it around and really get a good perspective of what it looks like underwater. So that's actually been very helpful. But that is my July giveaway. So thank you to my July Patreon supporters. All right, that brings us to the month of August. Thank you to my August Patreon supporters. And we're sticking with the bonefish theme. We're going to go to the version number 2. And as you can see here, I'm going to be offering these jig heads in painted with the eyes already stuck on there and just the jig heads. But for my product testers group for August, I'm going to be matching up the jig heads with the Esky shrimp. So we've got pink with the pink, we've got white with the pearl, we've got the chartreuse with the watermelon, and we've got the brown with the root beer there. I'm going to be giving like 2 of the angled versions in 2 colors, and then 2 in the straight version and the other 2 colors, so you can get to see the full assortment of what they look like with the eyes, the paint, as well as the matching Esky shrimp there. When I'm actually selling these, I'm just selling just the jig head, so that people that want to customize them, they can do that, or they could match it up with whatever Esky shrimp color that they prefer there. So that is my August giveaway. Thank you guys so much for your support, and there we go. All right, that brings us to the month of September. Thank you to my September supporters there, and that brings us to the 3rd version of the bonefish jig, and that is the bucktails. Bam! This is kind of the standards that if you could find them. That's kind of one of the main reasons why I got into this lineup. Is it's a Florida Keys thing, bonefish, but yet you can't find these jigs anymore. Super hard to find, but now you can. But I've got them in 4 flavors here. We got the white on white, we got pink on white, chartreuse on white, and then the brown on brown there. Very beautiful jigs. Again, I've got those in the straight version as well as the 30-degree angle there. So I'll be giving those away. Similar to the shrimp heads there, I'll be giving 2 of the 2 colors in the flats and then 2 other colors in the angled, so you get the full flavor selection there to try out. But that is my main purpose of this lineup, was those guys. But I'm going to have this full assortment of them, so super happy with them. But wait, there's more. I'm actually working on the other sizes of these as well. So this lineup is not just it. I'm going to be the king of the bonefish jigs here pretty soon. But anyways, to my September supporters, thank you for the support. And finally, for the month of October, thank you, my October supporters there. I've got face masks. Dun, dun, dun. Haven't seen masks before. Everyone's like, oh, God, masks. These aren't coronavirus masks, okay? These are fishing masks. Fishing! All right, and I came out with a couple of new versions here. This is the Snook one, featuring the paddle tail with the jig head there. Bam, it goes with the matching shirt. What I was doing was giving sample packs of the paddle tails with the shirts instead of a mask. But costing has gotten really more expensive on my lures and soft plastics and stuff. And just getting a hold of them has been hard. So I went ahead and just did some designer masks. So it matches all of my shirts that get the free mask. And then also you're going to get the sea trout there. Bam! And that one was featuring the Cobra jig head with the live shrimp. So again, nice, beautiful fishing mask there. So you can check that out. So that will be going to my October supporters. So thank you guys very much for the support. All right, so that is the product testers giveaway for June, July, August, September, and October. I've already got stuff coming in, should be hitting here in the next month for the next couple months. So we should be going good going forward there. But a huge thank you to my Patreon supporters. That support makes a huge difference. It makes things so much easier for me to get out the videos, to get out to go fishing, and to invest it into the All About the Bait store. So again, a huge thank you for that. For those that are interested, if you want to get involved with the giveaways, like I said, from $5 to $19, you get put into a pool, and I draw 10 names out of there. Pretty good odds, since I have probably around 30 or so in that range every month. So good odds of getting involved with that. And then $20 or higher, you just automatically get whatever the monthly giveaway is. So huge thank you there. Other benefits, I post a decent amount of videos on there. I'm trying to kind of keep building it up. I do Where the Money Going series, which is basically I just try to explain that what I'm buying with that money that you're sending, and you can kind of see where it's going. I do early product releases to kind of just give you a heads up of the stuff that I'm working on or I've just received, so you can kind of see it, or when I'm out there testing it for new products coming up. I throw on there some little secret fishing stuff, especially my spots that I'm fishing. I've got a few of those where I do kind of a sample pack where all my Key West shore fishing spots, videos like that. So I kind of add those as well. It's a little novelty stuff. But anyways, again, huge thank you to my supporters. And yeah, there you go. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I will see you next video. Bye.